Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. In this session, we are going to start working on Google Docs. First of all, to get familiar with the Google Docs, as you know, it is a word typing program like Microsoft Office. But the difference is that, first of all, it is free. When you have Google Workspace, as I mentioned, we worked on it. When you go to your Google account, you can access freely from here, Google app or launcher app to Google Docs, and easily you can access to it. When you click on it, you can access to it. It is free. But for Google Microsoft Word, it is something that you should buy it and pay money. The second advantage of Google Docs is that it is saved automatically. As you see here, it is saved online. It is cloud storage, and it is updated very quickly when you do something. For example, I select this and I make it, for example, red color. It is saved automatically. It is not necessary to go and, like Microsoft Office, you should click on save, or you should go to file and save. For example, the same activity, if I want to change this its color, make it red. Okay, when I'm going to close it, it says that, are you going to save it? If you don't save it, it is not saved, and you will lose it. So Google Docs saved automatically on the cloud and on the internet, your Google Drive. The next advantage of Google Docs is sharing. You can share it with your colleagues, friends, family, teachers, and have collaboration, work on it, text, two or three or a group of people help each other. So it is another advantage that you will have, and lots more online options that we will see step by step. Maybe in the first view, you say that, okay, Microsoft Office Desktop has lots of tools. It looks like this, but pay attention that you will access all these necessary options. For example, for formatting, bold, color, everything here. If I maximize it, you will access it, all of them here. And also all these tools, for example, insert, draw, design, layout, reference, mailing, view, most of them are available. The same tools are available here in Google Docs too. If I go here on the menu, you can see, for example, view, insert, format, tools. So even here, when I click here, I can access all the tools necessary. So it is not necessary to worry about the tools. All of them are available. As you see, this is the resume that I have tailored in Google Docs. The similar one, it is here. All the activities that I have done here, for example, bulleting, color, center, lines, anything that you can do on the Microsoft Office, you can do it here. Only you should get familiar step by step of how you can do them. And the good news is that working with the Google Docs, really, it is much easier than Microsoft Office for desktop. And it is free, and you can do and share it very easily with others. And the good part, as I mentioned, that it is integrated with other tools, for example, with Forms, Excel, or Google Sheets, or Gmail, all of them, or Calendar, Google Slides, all of them integrated together, work to each other, and it makes the job easier for you. And there are lots of fantastic options on Google Docs that you will get familiar step by step. And even you will learn how you can change them to Microsoft Office if you want. If you go File, Download, you can change it to Microsoft Word. And also you can upload Microsoft Office here in Google Docs. We will learn all of them, or change it to PDF format. All the tools that you have on Microsoft Office Desktop, you will access here, and you can work with them. Now we are going to work on it, how we can access it. First of all, this is the address. If you want, you can write docs.google.com, and if I copy, and again, I will paste it here, you see, it will go to Docs, Google. And these are the files that I have worked with, or these are the templates, for example, for writing resume, letter, brochure, something like this, and all other files that I have worked, books, letters, resume, everything that you can see and you can access. And for blank document, I can click here step by step. In the next video, we will work on it. If I click on this, I will access a blank document, and I can start write, and it is saved automatically. The second way is Google Drive. When you are in Google Drive, if you click here on Google Drive on New, you see here you will access to Google Docs. If you click on this, again, you will get a new document, and when you work on it, it is saved in Google Drive. It will save here in Google Drive and in your Google Docs. They are the same. The next option that you can access to Google Docs when you are on Google Workspace or on your Gmail, when you click on these Google apps or launcher apps, if you click on this, you will access to it. Maybe it is down, you can go and scroll it up. You can, if you are working a lot with Google Docs, and you can bring it here. But so when you click on Google Apps here on Google Workspace, easily you can click on it, and you will access to your Google Docs. And by clicking you can, for example, this was the document that I was working, and it is saved here. If I change it again, for example, blue color, and this one red one, okay, when I close it, it is saved. When I go again to Google Docs here, as you see, it is saved automatically. When I open it, as you see, it is saved automatically. So this is the Google Docs that we are going to work. But to compare it with Microsoft Office, you know, Microsoft Office, like Google Workspace, has lots of programs: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, something like this. But as I mentioned, you should pay for it. You should buy it and pay money. For example, the price of this is $350 if I want. And some organization, they are not maybe legal. They are selling in low prices. I'm not sure. Anyway, but another news is that Microsoft Office has online free version. It is called Microsoft 365. It is the same as Google Workspace. If you go to Microsoft Edge and go to this website, m365cloud.microsoft.com, so or write Microsoft 365, you will access the same program online. If I sign in here, you see this is like similar to Google Workspace. It is free, and it has Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook for email like Gmail. And instead of Google Drive, it has OneDrive. It is 5 megabytes. Google Drive is 15 megabytes. If you remember, it was 15 megabytes. But Google OneDrive is you will access online 5 megabytes. It is free. And Microsoft Team, it is like Google Meets. We talked about it. So other programs, and also you can access more apps here if you click here. If I click one of the documents, for example, this one, as you see, it is exactly similar to Microsoft Word, Office on the desktop. But the difference is that it is free, it is online. But this one, you should pay it, and it is saved on your computer. So it is exactly similar to Microsoft Office on the desktop. Even the tools are similar, but not so many tools that we have seen in Microsoft Office desktop. But anyway, you can access to other tools here if you want, and you can work. It is exactly similar to Google Docs. It is saved, as you see, it is saved on the Google Drive, OneDrive, googlelive.com on Google Drive. And you can do the same activities here. Anyway, if you learn Google Workspace, the tools that I am teaching in these courses, you will be able to work with these tools because it is similar to that one. And as I mentioned, it is saved in OneDrive. So I hope that you have learned about the differences and the tools and how we can access it. In the next video, we will learn all the items here, get familiar with the environment of Google Docs, what are these tools very quickly, and also here to Docs Home, what are the tools that we can access them and work them. And step by step, we will learn how to write a document and format them. The first thing that is getting familiar with the environment. If you get familiar with the environment, the tools that you are going to work, working with those tools will be much easier. So be sure that this method works very well. And in the next video, as I mentioned, you will get familiar with all the tools very quickly. Then step by step, you will write and format and edit, download, save, print, all the options that are here. You will learn it very easily. See you on the second video.